This video is brought to you by Omaze. Stay tuned to learn how you could potentially win a Mercedes-Benz 4x4 Sprinter van and support the Honnold Foundation. Or you can go to omaze.com/navigationnowhere now. Good morning, everyone. It is absolutely pouring today. A tropical storm seems to have been headed up from the south, and it has been downpouring for the last 3 days. I personally am not exactly loving the rain because it's just flooding everything. But I think Rachel's letting the ducks out, and I'm sure they're loving this. At least someone's happy. So the plan today is not to just play in the puddles. We're going to be finishing up Gina's solar system. I gotta get a parts list together, figure out exactly what we need because we're running to the store, and then we can get it all going. Oh geez, look at these guys. I'm telling you, man, they love the rain. It is wonderful weather, huh?
No, it's really not.
It's the perfect day to do solar.
The irony of that statement. Solar, sun, rain, yeah, it all goes together.
Yeah, well, the good thing is that, you know, it's inside work, so raining or not, we can still finish this thing up.
This is what we're doing all day. We're filming all day.
This was her idea.
I didn't say I had to be on
This
it.
was Gina's idea. Well, even though it's raining today, I got a text message from my friends Shane and Emily. They are going to be coming down. They're up in the next town north. They're coming down to play some music in our town at the local brewery. So they're gonna be parking at the property today, staying here tonight. So we got like a lot going on.
There is always something going on here. It's absolutely clown shoes here some days.
Clown shoes? I like clown cars better.
Of course you do, because they have an engine.
But yeah, so they should be showing up pretty soon. So hopefully we can get to the store, get back, get this electrical done, and then just, you know, just keep things moving.
I'd like the rain to stop moving. That would be fabulous.
And the ducks are happy.
I know, they really are.
We just ran into the True Value, but we just bought a bunch of wire. And I didn't realize this, but apparently,
a bit of a hit.
Yeah, apparently in the last few weeks, copper prices have gone up. I'm really happy now that we spent the time in the last video of reusing as much wire as we can from your old system, because yeah, it was like $1 a foot for like just normal 120 wire, which that was, yeah, I was pretty shocked. So I'm glad we weren't buying like those big 4-aught cables and all that kind of stuff.
At least it'll be done right.
I don't know, hopefully these prices go down, but it is still absolutely downpouring. Gina just loves it.
Yeah, it's my favorite. It's my favorite.
I don't know when Shane and Emily are showing up, but hopefully they're not showing up just yet. We tried to leave early enough that we'll get back before them. I gotta clear a spot on the property because if we put them in the grass, I think they might just like sink into the mud.
They'll never get out.
No, I don't think they'll ever get out. Gina.
Oh my God.
Gina, look!
Oh
Gina, they're just begging for us to apply for a job.
There's a reason that I don't like driving the bus. It's too big. I'm not driving a bigger bus. That's
Gina,
for you.
That right there, that's my retirement plan.
You know, I wouldn't be shocked, actually. Not even a little. You would do that.
Ever since I lived in a school bus, I've always made the joke to my parents that if, you know, my entire life just utterly fails and the bus like just crashes or burns down or something, I'm just gonna become a school bus driver. Because I swear, if I went into an interview and they were like, hey, so like, why do you think you're experienced to drive a school bus? Listen, I took a school bus to Alaska.
It's my YouTube channel.
Yeah, like I literally lived in a school bus for 5 years. I think I'm qualified. I don't have a CDL. I've never driven kids around or anything. Let me tell you, there's a snowstorm up here. I'll get them to school because I've driven to some crazy snowstorms.
I mean, they may all poop their pants, but he'll get them to school.
Yeah, I didn't say it's gonna be quite the fun ride, but I'm pretty sure I could get them to school. Mark my words, one day. All right, we are back at the house. Still completely downpouring, but one of the things that pretty much on a daily basis we end up doing around here is playing parking lot like rearranging. So we got to fit 2 more rigs on this property. So we got to get like the car moved, the bus moved, the van moved. Yeah, trying not to get things all stuck in the mud or something. It's all right. More people always makes more fun. So I don't know when Shane and Emily are getting here, but I think we're gonna get all this stuff moved. We got everything moved, so I think Shane and Emily can just pull right in here down the center when they show up, and we won't have to worry about them getting in the mud. Because when you pull in the mud, you just destroy the grass. We don't want to do that. The mud is the worst up here. At this point, It's time to get out of the rain and finally be done with outside stuff.
Yeah, it's terrible out there. I'm so tired of rain. I can't help it.
It's okay. We're gonna get your solar working today. It's gonna be great. You're gonna get so many watts coming.
We're gonna get the solar working.
You're gonna get
today
so
in the
many
downpouring rain.
You're gonna get so much wattage coming in. It's gonna be great. Let's get back to working on this guy. Well, we got most of the parts in at this point. I'm trying to rerun her 120 lines over here. I need to put a outlet in here because the battery charger that she's using, which is made for her AGM battery, IntelliPower, it actually just plugs right in. So it's already got an outlet on it, plugs in 120, and then out the other side comes 12 volts. And we can put that right into the battery, and then this is going to charge her battery off of the shore power so that when she plugs into a generator, or if Gina plugs into, say, a campground, which she keeps telling me she'll never do, if she ever goes to a campground, this thing will be able to charge her batteries up so that every time she leaves a location with running the generator or plugging in, she'll have 100% battery to head down the road. So that will solve the problem of her, you know, staying somewhere for a little bit, like at a friend's place, and then when she leaves, she's leaving kind of, you know, at 20% battery power. Well, that's not very helpful because that night she's gonna be boondocking, she won't have her power up, where now she'll be able to power up to 100% and start every time, you know, from a top off. So that's gonna be definitely much better for her. I still gotta get this outlet in right here, or this switch right here, outlet over here, and then her 120 system's pretty much put back together. And then all that's left is gonna be some breakers and some fuses. I wanna take you guys on a little trip real quick because we're actually gonna put this on pause. One of our friends, like I was saying, Arbor Season, they didn't pull in the driveway, they actually parked down the street at the location that they're gonna be playing tonight. So their bus is parked down there, and me, Dale, Gina, Christina, we're all gonna head down there and go listen to them play some music, and then I'll come back up, and I think I'm gonna keep working on this a little bit until dark. And once again, some bus friends who came to the area, and now they're playing at the local restaurant. Now, before we head downtown and listen to Shane and Emily play, I want to let you guys know about today's video sponsor, Omaze. Now, I teamed up with Omaze in this video to give away a Mercedes-Benz 4x4 Sprinter van built out by Vansmiths. Now, and as I said, this van has $80,000 worth of upgrades already installed in it, which means you can live sustainably with their rooftop solar panels and their Vansmiths Green Package. Their Green Package includes all natural building materials and a carbon offset package to fund environmental repair programs. Now, this van also includes a Max Air Fan Isotherm Cruise 85-liter fridge, a freshwater system, 60 inches of kitchen gallery, full LED lighting, full-size bed, and the winner will get a choice of different upgrades such as a rear bike rack or storage boxes. Now, one of the cool things about Omaze is that they team up with nonprofits in these giveaways to come together for one-of-a-kind prizes and experiences. And today's nonprofit partner is the Honnold Foundation. And the really cool thing about this sustainable Sprinter van and the Honnold Foundation is that both this sustainable Sprinter van and the Honnold Foundation envision a world where all people have equal access to opportunity and live in a balance within the environment. They believe in solar as a proven environmental sound solution to global energy poverty. They award grants to organizations who have projects that are innovative, equity focused, and have the potential to shift the narrative on what's possible for energy access worldwide. Now, if you guys want the potential to win a Mercedes-Benz 4x4 Sprinter van built out by Vansmiths and support a great cause, you can check out omaze.com/navigationnowhere or check out the link in the description below. And I just want to say once again, thank you to Omaze for sponsoring this video. We made it to the brewery area, so this is where they were playing down at our town. This building historically actually used to be the town pharmacy. Then it turned into an apartment, then it turned into a snowmobile repair shop, and now it's a brewery. So it just opened a few months ago, so Shane and Emily are gonna be kind of like one of the first musicians to play here. This is actually the first time I've ever been here because they just opened when I was out in Colorado. Let's go see what's going on.
There was a sweet noise I'd never heard before, singing in the breeze. And oh, the pain, oh, the needless pain we bear. Oh, this world so full with all its cares. But you make me innocent again, and I thought I found
right, well, we just hung out at the brewery. Shane and Emily were playing pretty much the entire time. Thanks, Shane, for coming to town and playing for us. Is that all you got to say?
Say something, man. Well, this is the first time I've been on the vlog, which is weird because I'm always at your house.
Just say something. Just anything. Just do something with your hands.
I hope that you're nice in the comments, because I've seen these comments. Sometimes they're not nice. I'm looking for them.
Also, all of Shane's music, he's got a playlist over on Spotify. I'll link his playlist down below, so if you guys want to check out his music, you can. I think it's time for a campfire. Adirondack campfire. So I may or may not have left the solar system in Gina's bus completely ripped apart to go watch Shane play at the brewery, and Christina just came to pick me up. Thank you, Christina. I'm gonna try to quickly get back, put the solar system back together, then Shane's gonna show up with Emily and the kids and everything, and I should get a campfire started for the kids before they show up. You know, hopefully in time. What do you mean you're leaving?
I'm getting out of here. I'm leaving you.
You're leaving?
I'm leaving you.
Why, she's really leaving. I said you're really leaving?
Yeah, we're actually leaving.
Oh no.
I know, it's so sad. Bad.
Like I was saying, Shane and Emily stayed here for the night. They're gonna be heading out. They've got another gig over towards Lake George, so they've got to drive about an hour to get over there. It's so sad. It's so fun to have buses in the driveway.
You just said you were happy that we were leaving.
What? No.
Nice for the camera? Oh, nice.
Shane, I'm gonna help you back up. Because Shane's bus is so big, I'm gonna help him back out of the driveway because unfortunately we're on, you know, I'm gonna call it a busy part of our road, but it's, to most people, there's like one car every like 30 minutes or so. All right, Dale, back to work. Back to work, Dale.
All right.
I'm just about to get going back on Gina's solar system. Gina's sanding her bus because she wants to paint it in the next few days, so she's starting to get all the sanding done. So hopefully that's gonna get done in between the rain. And Christina's starting to strap her van. Yay. So it's pretty much, there's a lot of things going on. Dale, don't let Dale sit in there and make you think he's not doing anything. Dale's watching Finnegan, and Dale already strapped his entire bus. And he got most of the flooring in, so Dale's kind of like...
Got taking the day off.
Yeah, he's taking the day off. That's right. Why don't you show us what you're doing at least? I mean, well, you know, since you're just having a lazy day.
Okay, well, to start with, I'm taking a break, so you're kind of bothering me. If you're wanting to know what I've done on the bus, as you can see if you pan around, got all the strapping in, all the way down for the spray foam, sidewalls, roof, and everything. I may put a few more pieces in, haven't decided yet. Last week, I went up and got my first load of sawmill wood from the sawmill up the street, got it all cut down to size, planed one side of it, laid it into the floor. As you can see, I didn't have enough to actually finish the floor, but we just went up and bought almost a full pallet of wood today. Over the next week or so, we'll be cutting and milling that wood.
So I think Dale's gonna just be supervising for the day while he's taking the day off. Gina looks like she's just passionately enjoying sanding.
Passionately might be a push.
Probably is a push, but I'm gonna try to get this electrical done because then I can get helping them. I can just finally cross this electrical off my list.
It's cold out here tonight. Let's chase the fireflies. Your breath mixes with mine as we sit by the fireside, with your hand in mine. Porch lights set the mood.
All right, bad news. Bad news, bad news. So I was just about to start testing the battery charger for Gina's bus. This battery charger right here. A lot of times when I'm helping people out on my property and they stop by and they want to put in new systems or they want to just, I don't know, change out a water pump or something, but the components still work. Typically what I'll do is I'll ask them if I can keep them, and I'll keep these components like this one and we'll try to use it on other people's rigs if we maybe, like Gina here showed up and she didn't have a battery charger and she has AGM batteries. That's an AGM charger. I just gave it to Gina. But the problem is that before I install these units, I like to test them, and I just tested this, and unfortunately, it failed. This is not gonna work. We're gonna have to order a new one of these. So we were trying to replace parts and kind of like spread the parts around the community, but Gina's gonna have to order a new one. So we're just gonna wire up the rest of the 120 system, get as much as we can do, and get the solar put in, and I guess Gina's not gonna have that battery charger like I promised her. Sorry, Gina. Getting used to it at this point. It's all right, we're gonna fix it. It's just now we gotta wait again. Again, and again, and again. Every day is a new day. Okay, so I got all the 120 system put together up until we get to that battery charger. So no battery charger, but the entire 120 system is now kind of back together. So I'm gonna plug in the bus to the 30 amp. And Gina is gonna plug in a fan.
We're hoping.
Well, she can plug in a fan. We're hoping that the fan runs. Sorry, Dale, I'm taking your plug. I'm stealing your plug, Dale. Sorry. I guess it's technically my plug, but Dale's using it for the summer. Ducks! They really like running underneath the bus. That's like their protection spot. Okay, Gina, you ready? Plugged in.
It's working. Very nice. Very nice. Feel some air.
I want a high five, but I'll take the air.
I thought you were looking for air because it's so hot in here.
Oh man, Gina, we did it!
You did it.
No, you did it.
But I am grateful.
Oh my gosh, awesome!
Yay, power!
All right, so things to still do on Gina's bus is that battery charger now needs to come in. Got to finish up the solar, just reconnect the solar panels in just so that the batteries can charge with the MPPT controller. And Gina, I didn't explain it in the last video, but we did find out a bit about her engine, and we did get it started. So it starts, it runs on the battery, but it's not starting well. We've been talking about it, and we've realized that the fuel filters apparently have never been changed. So we're gonna go and take it real simple, and let's just go get the fuel filters. We're gonna flush the system, and then hopefully that will fix it. And you know, it's an inexpensive start before that we jump into something major.
Exactly.
So, and we'd rather throw a little bit of money at it, take care of the simple things that we know are wrong, and then, at least we can check that off the list.
It's not going to hurt it to give it a new...
Yeah, it's not going to hurt it to do a new fuel. Yeah, exactly. If it hasn't been done in a while, we might as well do it anyway, and it might also solve the problem. So we don't have the fuel filter yet. We have to go get it. Still coming in, but, at this point, we're just, that much closer to getting Gina, the back and ready to go bus.
Which is the plan.
Right? What do you think, Finnegan? What do you think, Finnegan? Are you happy about the bus? You happy about the solar? Are you happy? I don't have any treats. He's just happy about the solar. I can tell.
He is. He's very excited.